And Charles Millett said, I have one spare section of my garden vegetable patch to fill. Should I plant carrots, lettuce or beetroot?
Who's that?
That's Charles Millett.
I like that, Charles. Beetroot or...
Carrots or lettuce?
I probably think beetroot's probably the most... has the most nutrients in, I guess, and antioxidants, but I kind of think carrots really, because they're quite nice on the eye, aren't they? So I think probably carrots.
And Alfie Wedge said, do you or your scouts ever watch lads at grassroots level to find new talent? My son plays in the Echo League under 16 and I see so many talented boys every Sunday. And if you don't, how do you find new raw talent?
We do. We have scouts at all levels, grassroots, from all levels of the pyramid. So we're always out there looking for players. You know, we found a number of players in the lower leagues, but we have scouts. I think we have 13 scouts now that do our academy, which is from 8s up until 16s. So we've got scouts out there, and that's how we find them. And we were out there, we're always looking, and you know they're out there, but you got to work hard to find them. Absolutely, he's 100% right.
And Amy Vincent, who travelled to Cheltenham, said, did you like their fancy dress effort, and what one was your favourite?
I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was absolutely fantastic, and we knew they were dressing up in fancy dress, and I thought it was I made a conscious effort to speak to Simos, because I wanted the fans to feel part of it, and that's why we had a photo done. I see, was there a banana? Yeah, I see the banana. So that was quite cool, yeah.
And Full Metal Dagger said, which player in the squad would you say deserves more credit or praise? Who should we come up with a song for next?
Who deserves more praise? I don't know actually. They all work tirelessly hard. You know, Abs, Luke Howe, like Billy Bingham.
Billy Bingham.
I think we should praise Billy. Give him a song, Billy. He needs a bit of a song, I think.
And Matt Simmons said, Gary Neville or Jamie Carragher?
Gary Neville.
And Jake Brooker said, what are your ambitions for next season?
I'd like us to continue to progress. I never set any real targets in terms of what I expect the players to do. We come up with those collectively, because you know when they are in the decision-making process, it makes them more accountable. But we'll be trying to get as high as we possibly can, and you know, I think win as many games as we can, obviously, and do a little bit better at home, because we weren't great at home towards the back end, and that's important to me.
And Nick Murphy said, are there any pre-season games against bigger clubs lined up?
We're trying to organise that now. The problem we have, and you know, we do every year. We've spoken to Arsenal, we've spoken to Tottenham, we've spoken to West Ham. You know, we've spoken to all the bigger clubs, and the problem you have is that they can't let you know to the last minute, and the majority of them are away because they get paid vast sums of money to go and play in Asia or in the States, or you know, wherever it may be, Australia, and you know, the majority of them are out of the country when our pre-season games go ahead. So it's been difficult, and it is difficult, but we're trying now, as we speak, to get some decent teams, because it's important. I think that you know we can. You know, I think it's important for the supporters, and it's important for the players to try and get some teams that you know maybe we wouldn't play normally, and put our wits against those. But you know, it's not for the want of trying. But you know, I think as a smaller club, you know, if I was at a bigger club, I'd want to help the smaller teams. I think it's important, and I think it should be a rule that pre-season we can help the bigger clubs to try and help the smaller clubs. I don't, but you know, it comes down to a financial aspect, I guess.
And Mrs. B said, would you consider any holistic treatments to age injuries player, i.e. lava shells?
Lava shells? I don't know about lava shells. I know about the some holistic treatments. Yeah, of course, certainly. If anything, we've been pretty good with injuries. We haven't had too many overuse injuries. We've had mostly impact injuries. Anything that's going to help, I'm open-minded to all medicines, remedies, anything that's going to aid players, absolutely.